Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard and let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. That's listen, love, and forgive. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Okay, I hope everyone's doing well today. It's a beautiful day. And let's see what Spirit has for us today. Please give us the clear and concise messages, Spirit, that you wanted to see, hear, and feel in this reading. And there's our first card. First card out. Beautiful. It's the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Divine Masculine knows that Divine Feminine she wants the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay? She doesn't want any lies. She doesn't want any schemes, any connivings. She doesn't want any seven of Swords stuff. She wants him to be totally honest. Okay? Because you know what? She's been waiting for a long time for him to come back. She knows he had to heal. She had to heal also. But you know what? At this point, she just wants him to come correct. Okay? And I think he knows he has to, because she's not going to take anything less right now. You know? She knows already. Okay? All right, Spirit, the next card out. Yep. It is the Hierophant. Yeah. Because they both want that commitment. You know, they both want honesty. They both want they want to come back and they want to commit to each other. They want to have clarity. They want to have that love between each other. And they don't want to have any lies or any deceit or anything to come in and try to interrupt that. You know, they dealt with all of that with those karmic cycles, the karmic people, the things that no longer served them. They got rid of that. And now they're going to come back and they're going to honor each other. And they're going to trust each other, and they're going to be the best partners that they could ever be for each other. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. And the next card out, and there it is yep, death. Because they're transforming from that old way to the new way. You know, they don't want to deal with any of that, you know, all that kind of BS. They've dealt with all of that. You know, they had to go through all of that. They had to go through the awakening. They had to go through the learning and the karmic cycles and the situations that just don't serve them. You know, and through this death, that's the transformation that has woken both of them up and shown them that this is the better way to live. You know, however you were living, it wasn't the right way to live. This is the right way to live now. Next card out. Yep, because that's what they both want. They both know that this is a divinely guided relationship and that they're not supposed to be living in that substandard situation. They're supposed to live their lives spiritually, financially, and physically in a beautiful way. And like I said, this card is that androgynous card. The people look like could be two women, could be two men, could be a man and a woman. You know, so it could be a straight situation. It could be a gay situation. Happy Pride Month to everyone who celebrates. And you know, these situations. This is why the twin flame journey is so hard, so rough. Because it awakens people to the true essence of themselves. Okay, a lot of these people are living these lives that are not true to them. They thought they were committed to the right situation, and they weren't. You know, Spirit had to come in and transform them to let them see that that is not your authentic self. This is your authentic self. And that's the battle. They have to battle themselves through the things that no longer serve them in order to get back to their authentic self. Okay, that was the Gilded Tarot. Now we're going to use the After Tarot. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. And cards are flying, but I'm not going to take them. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right. Alrighty. Yeah. But you know what? Even though the journey's hard, I wouldn't give it for nothing because I know what I'm going to get at the end. I'm going to get my authentic, loving, honest, true, divine masculine. Yeah. And that's the only thing I'm hoping for. Next card out. Yep. It's the Nine of Wands. Yeah, because he's a wounded warrior. He's going through that battle. He's still going through it. He's clearing it out right now. I think a lot of them are going through divorces. And these divorces are not nice divorces. They're not amicable divorces. They're taking them through the ringer. But you know what? It's unfortunate that wasn't the spot where he was supposed to be. He wasn't supposed to be living there. And he's finding that out now. And these two fell, and I'm going to actually take them. Alrighty. First card out is, Ace of Pentacles, because he knows that he wants everything with her. He wants that 3D, loving, caring, financially stable life. And he knows that even though it's an uphill battle, that he wants it, and that's what he's going to end up with. And that makes it's almost like a woman that carries a baby for 9 months. All of that 9 months could be rough. She could have morning sickness, she could have pain, she could be uncomfortable, all of that. But a lot of pregnant women, after they have their children, they tell me that it was all worth it. Because the minute they lay eyes on that newborn, they know that it was worth it all. Yep, next card out. Yep, King of Wands. Because he's totally passionate about his divine feminine. He's never felt this way about any other person on earth since he's been here. That means a mother, a father, a karmic. Like I said, the only passion that he's had like that towards anybody it would be a child that he has. That was his physical child. But other than that, he's never felt it before. So when he encountered divine feminine again on this earthly plane, he didn't know what was going on. He was like, how could this be? I never felt like this before. But as he awakened, as spirit woke him up, awakened his eyes to what it is, he knows now that she is the one that he wants to be with for the rest of his life. Next card out. Yep. Ace of Swords. Because he's coming in with all that truth. He is coming in with the truth. He wants the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay? Because you know what? He lived all of those lies. And he knows when he was originally with her, he was doing a lot of lying, a lot of deceitful things. But he was, of course, unawakened. But he knows now that he doesn't want to do that anymore. It was a saying that said, when I was a child, I did childish things, but once I became an adult, I didn't do childish things anymore. Okay? So he woke up. And now I'm going to be using the Messages of the Love Oracle cards. The first card out. Yep. It's safe to make the moves you're considering. He's going to be taking that leap of faith towards his divine feminine. Okay? Because he knows that he's already lived that karmic, substandard life. He doesn't want to live like that anymore. He said, you know what? I've had it. I'm tired of that. I don't want it anymore. And, all the naysayers said, how could you change, man? How could you go to something like that? You know what? How can he change? Because you know what? He swore that the grass was not green on the other side. And now that he's going through all of those lessons, he knows, you know what? It's not for me. Okay, my divine feminine is for me. Next card out. Yep. An addiction is affecting his relationship. Yeah. He could be getting over an addiction. Could have had a drinking addiction. Could have been a sex addiction. It could have been a number of different things. But you know what? He's making his way through all of it because he knows that he wants to come correctly to his divine feminine. He wants to have that loving, truthful, abundant relationship with her. And he's going to. Next card out is, new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. I feel like a lot of them are going to be recommitting to their divine feminines. Okay? Yeah. Because that's what they want. That's what the lessons were all about. That's what everything was about. He had to learn. He had to wake up. And she did also. So now that they're going to come back and they're going to recommit their love to each other. That's that leap of faith. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing and ringing that bell so you know when I'm on here. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. out that card for me. All right. Nope. And there it is. And the next card is strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. Yeah, the connection he has with that karmic, it is strictly sexual. It is not enduring. At first, he thought that the connection he had with his divine feminine was just like that. But he found out that that is not the truth. Okay? He found out that that is definitely not the truth. These cards are flying out before I can even shuffle them. These are the Power of Surrender cards, and there's 3 cards that came out, and I'm going to take all 3. But he found out that divine feminine's relationship with him is a spiritual, divinely guided, loving connection. Okay? It is not strictly sexual. But he had to go through that Ace of Swords. He had to find out the truth about that karmic situation to know exactly what his divine feminine situation was with him. Okay? First card out for the Power of Surrender is Surrender to Wonder and Awe. It says, open to the magic of every moment and sense that awes and wonders in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of the flow. Yeah. He knows. He knows exactly how he feels. He knows about the wonder and the awe, how he feels about his divine feminine. Okay? He's never felt like that about anyone else. So he is in wonder and in awe when it comes to his divine feminine. Next card out is Surrender to Inner Peace. It says, cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditation moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more with ease. So basically, this is telling us to meditate, to find that time, whether it's a minute, whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's 15 minutes, to either go for a walk, take your shoes off. It's beautiful weather here where I am. Take your shoes off and walk through that grass. Feel the earth underneath your feet. If you need to, sit quietly somewhere, put on some calming music, and just be there within yourself. Ask spirit to come to you, or your spirit guides, or whoever you pray to. Ask them to come to you and give you that guidance that you need so that you can have this inner peace. Because believe me, once you have that, that is going to permeate out of you, and that's going to be like a magnet to your divine masculine. It's going to draw him to you. This will create that self-love and that self-care, which in essence will draw him back to you. Yep. Surrender to that inner peace. Yep. You notice it's right underneath that addiction, right? Because that's what you do when you break those addictions. You're surrendering to that inner peace. The next card out is Surrender the Drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Now, this can go for that heart-to-heart conversation that you guys are going to have. We're all going to have it. Anyone in these reconnections, these reconciliations, when our divine masculine comes back to us, we're going to have these heart-to-heart conversations. These heart-to-heart conversations may not be so easy, okay? They could be a little bit rough, okay? But you know what? Even though they're rough, if we can stay calm through it and we can listen to each other, I always say listen, love, and forgive, okay? Because if you just blurt out and you start screaming and yelling and stuff, it's not going to accomplish anything. But if we actually sit there and we have a level head, which is not going to be easy, because we all have like a little bit of emotion going on. But you know what? It's nothing in life that's worth anything is easy. Something that is worthwhile could be a little difficult, but it'll be worthwhile in the long run to sit there and listen, love, and forgive. Okay? Yeah. So when you have those heart-to-heart conversations, surrender the drama. That's very, very important. The Spirit's leading me to take that bottom card. And the bottom card says, surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to the Spirit. Do so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Exactly. There's no reason to obsess over any of this. Okay, Spirit has got us. Okay, believe me, we love each other, we care about each other. We're gonna come back and we're gonna be those magnets and those guiding lights for each other. Okay, because we're mirroring each other each and every day. Okay, and the last cards I'm going to be using is the chakra cards for belief change. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. And like I said, these cards are not the easiest to shuffle, but Spirit's going to help me out. Thank you, Spirit, for that one card that we need. Okay, and there's our first card. The first card is Throat Chakra, and it says self-expression. It says self-expression. The passion felt in me cannot help but be expressed as I use my voice to put my message, wisdom, and teaching out into the world. What I have to say is important, and I will say it. I now make myself heard as my heart and soul express through my body, eyes, and voice. I speak up. Yeah. Just like for instance, one of my gift is to do these readings. Okay, this is me expressing my voice and speaking up and helping whoever I need to out there to get a better understanding. Yeah. Next card out. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Thank you for that clear and concise message. That one card. And there it is. Next card out is the Sacral Chakra, and it says instinct. It says instinct. I allow my sense to fully experience the physical world and trust my instinct. I connect to my deepest sense of self for balance, guidance, and truth. I release all fears and listen to the wisdom of my ancestors through the resonation of my body. I sense. This is following your intuition. Yeah. It's listening to your inner voice, like I said, meditating, and following your own instincts, and it will guide you in a sense of yourself for balance, guidance, and truth. It's true. Yeah. Like I said, forget about the naysayers. If somebody's gossiping out there or talking about your divine counterpart, just discard them, But believe me, what you know in your own heart and how you feel about them is what resonates in you, and that is the truth. Okay? Yeah, that's why the Ace of Swords is here. You already know what the truth is. You don't need any of these naysayers to tell you the truth. Okay? And the last one is the Crown Chakra. It says knowing. It says knowing. For the greatest good of all, I trust my knowledge and wisdom in the higher knowledge and wisdom available to me. I am an aspect of universal consciousness. I know myself to be a part of the whole. I now grow beyond my previous experience. I am wise. Yeah. Like I said, we know ourselves. We don't need anyone to tell us. We don't need the naysayers to say, well, you know what? That's not true. This is what it should be. You know what? If I can, I'm going to read these real quick. I'm going to read that first one, which is, I think it is the Throat Chakra. And it says self-expression. Okay. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. All right, come on. There it is. Throat Chakra, self-expression. It says, this powerful card signifies your readiness to break silence. Sing, speak, write, and express with your whole being what it is you have to say. If you have ever felt shut down, dismissed, or silenced, it is now time to feel deep into your belly and allow your true self, your desires, and heart's expression to rise through you and out into the world. If you have been holding back your truth, give yourself permission to speak. Exactly. Divine Masculine has been holding back his truth to his Divine Feminine. It's time for him to speak. Okay? And he knows that. It's nothing brand new that it's not an epiphany that he's getting right now, where all of a sudden, oh boy, I think I should speak my truth. He already knew he should be doing that. Okay, but Spirit's been working with him so that he can speak his truth, and he's going to. Okay, he's coming to that point where he's going to speak his truth. Okay, next one is Sacral Chakra, and it says instinct. Yes, you are being told to pay attention to your instincts. Your gut is speaking, and you may not be listening. What would happen if you paid attention to this? Would it be a difficult conversation? Would it lead to a turn in the road on your journey through your life? Your instincts are there for a reason, but you have to go a little deeper to assert whether this is just ancestral fear talking or ancestral wisdom. Exactly. You have to break through that fear. You have to trust your own intuition. You already know that it's not fear, that is true. So you just have to speak. You have to speak right through it. Okay? Because you're never going to get through it any other way. This is the crown chakra, and it's knowing. Okay? And then we're going to close out the reading. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. And the crown chakra, and it says knowing. Okay. Yeah. You have to follow your own instincts, your own intuition. It's hard for people to do that because, a lot of people have been they haven't been, listening to themselves. They've been listening to others for so long. It says knowing. For the greater good of all, you must now come to trust your knowledge and wisdom. That's your intuition. There are new insights and doors of knowledge opening up to you now. It is time to be curious and trust in your experience. There is knowledge encoded in your state of being and DNA. And the universal wisdom is to be shared at this time of great awakening. Exactly. I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank the Spirit for letting everybody see, hear, and feel the things they need to in this reading. I love all you guys and have a great day. Bye.